Are you okay? What happened? Why are you sad? Did something happen in school today?
Naveen, did someone hurt you?
Yes, it's all Mom's fault. She didn't let me go to my basketball practice yesterday. Instead, she dragged me to the VSNA function. We lost the game that I was sure we were going to win.
ಹಾಗ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡು. ಎಲ್ಲೋ ನಿಮ್ಮಮ್ಮ ಹೊಡೆದ್ಲು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಹೊಡೆದ್ರೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿನೇ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ತಿಳಿಸಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಮಮ್ಮಂಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಇರ್ತೀನಿ.
Yes, of everything you do, VSNA takes your brunt. Why don't you say this whenever you're playing on the computer or watching TV, huh? After all, do you really think spending a couple of hours at a VSNA function will make a big difference to you? It's always the religious activities that take the backseat.
Naveen, it is not fair to blame others for things that happen to you. One should own up to their actions. You would understand it better if you listen to this Vachana.
Here we go again.
Veerashaiva philosophy has made it easier to read our lives through the 21st century. This is a Vachana that is relevant to your current situation. ಇಂಥವರ ದಸೆಯಿಂದ ಇಂತುಂಟಾಯಿತೆಂದು ಚಿಂತಿಸುತ್ತಿಪ್ಪ ಭಾಷೆಗೆಟ್ಟ ಮನದವ ನಾನಲ್ಲವಯ್ಯ ಎನ್ನಲಿದ್ದುದ ನೀವೇ ಬಲ್ಲಿರಿ ಬಹ ಅನುವನು ನೀವೇ ಬಲ್ಲಿರಿ ಸಕಲೇಶ್ವರ ದೇವ ಈವರು ಕಾವರು ನೀವೇ ಆಗಿ. Listen carefully. Do not blame others if bad things happen to you. It happened because of you. Don't get angry at others. Instead, try to analyze things to see how they happened and how they could have been avoided. God will give you the strength to get through difficult times and will show you how to handle your problems.
You know what, Grandpa? I did exactly what God asked me to do.
ಹಾಗಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು?
While the captain was teasing me, I recorded him bullying me on my cell phone. Now, I'm going to post it all over social media.
Naveen, no! Don't do that!
Naveen, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to make such a big deal out of it? You need to calm down and take a step back. Come, listen to this Vachana. ಕೊಳದ ಜಲ ನಿನ್ನ ಮನಲೋಗರದ ದೊಳಗಿಳಿಯೇ ತಲದ ಕಸ ತೇಲುತ್ತ ಬಗ್ಗಡಬಬಹುದು. ಕಳಗದದ್ದದೆ ಕೊಂಚ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದು ಮರಳಿ ತಿಳಿಯಹುದು ಶಾಂತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ. Do you know what this Vachana means? When you throw stones at a lake, it becomes disturbed. Dirt from the bottom rises to the top and dirt is all of the water. Do you know what happens if you keep throwing stones? The water will never settle. But if you stop and take a step back, the ripples will stop and the dirt will float back to the bottom of the lake and the surface will be clean and pristine once again. Do you understand, Naveen?
Yes.
Naveen, I am warning you. Stay away from such things. You can never predict how these things take turn. If you continue to do things like this, I will take away your cell phone. Remember that.
When it rains, all the animals run away. Birds hide under the branches of trees. But do you know what an eagle does?
Dig a hole and bury yourself like a coward?
No, Naveen.
Is that what you want me to do?
No, Naveen. An eagle is not a coward. When it rains, an eagle soars above the clouds and escapes the wrath of the rain. That is how you must be. Be proud of who you are, irrespective of what other people say. Do you understand?
Whatever. there a problem? Am I in trouble?
Good afternoon, Naveen. Have a seat.
I'm sorry we lost the game. We tried our best, but we could not win. I'm terribly sorry.
Naveen, you are not here because you lost the game. You are here because of your behavior after the game.
What did I do?
We have called your parents. They will be here any minute. Good afternoon, Mrs. Saradhya. Please come in. Have a seat.
Good afternoon, Dr. Smith.
Naveen, do you know why you have been called in?
I don't know.
Your team lost the game yesterday. Is that right? What happened after the game?
I did not say anything. Jason started teasing me. Winning the game did not automatically grant him the right to bully others. He said I'm an Indian and not good enough.
Did you record the arguments on your cell phone?
Well, while I was taking pictures of the field and my teammates, he suddenly attacked me when I was recording.
And did you brag about this to your friends and tell them that you would post it on social media?
Naveen, how many times have I told you to stay away from trouble?
I was just joking, Mom. I really didn't mean it. I know my boundaries.
Mrs. Aradhya, this incident and the threat have stirred up the entire school. Luckily, it was caught before the damage was done. Now, it is up to you to handle the situation and prevent the recurrence of such incidences.
Recently, the media is exploding with police brutality and cell phone evidence. These kids get the ideas from the TV and the internet, but they are too young to process the information and the apparent consequences. Thank you very much for all of your help, Dr. Smith.
Thank you.
ನಾನು ನೆನ್ನೆನೇ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ವಾ ಇಂಥ ಕಿತಾಪತಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಅಂತ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಹಗರಣ ಆಗೋಯ್ತು ನೋಡು ತಾತ ನೀನ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ನೆನ್ನೆ ಮರ್ತೋಯ್ತಾ
It's not my fault. Why are you upset at me? Go yell at Jason.
Yes, I will. But before I do, I will enroll you in JSS Mission Sunday School so that you can learn how to handle and face situations like this in the future.
Aw, man. Sunday school?
School on a regular basis. In today's world, the use of social networking sites have increased the problem of bullying, as cyberbullying, a new and more dangerous form of harassment, has become more prevalent. All of the kids are in some way affected by the consequences of bullying, whether directly or indirectly. As we have all been taught, one of Viraj most fundamental principles, established by Vachanan in the 12th century, is that of absolute equality. Modern bullying violates this principle. And so today I'd like us to have a nice discussion of how our actions relate to our Viraj beliefs and how our beliefs should impact our actions. Let's start today's class with a prayer Vachana that instills the 7 commandments in our daily lives. Sadhana, can you explain the meaning of this Vachana, please?
I can. Do not steal. Do not kill. Do not lie. Do not scorn others or speak badly of them. Do not have excessive pride and do not insult others. This is your inward purity and your outward purity. This is the way to please Lord Kudala Sangamadeva.
Now, can anyone think of a person who fought for the rights of the downtrodden just like Basavanna? Tarini.
100 years after the Civil War, Martin Luther King fought to prevent discrimination against the black people. Finally, Dr. King got voting rights for black people.
Yes, Amith.
Mahatma Gandhi helped India gain independence from the British.
Thank you, Amith. Now, how many of you have ever felt bullied or singled out? Raise your hands.
Sometimes my friend talks rude about other people, and she is friends with those other people. I think she talks bad about me to those other people.
Good. How many of you have ever bullied or singled out someone else, intentionally or unintentionally? Raise your hands. Would anyone like to comment on their experiences with either good or bad treatment? Yes, Sasha.
One time I was in gym class and I fell down. Everyone laughed at me. I felt really bad.
From these incidences, what do you think is the right way to treat other people? Yes, Samahith.
We should treat others in the same way we would like to be treated. We should not suppress others and ridicule anyone for no reason. I agree. However, if someone treats me badly, what would be my response? What should I do?
Samahith, I know a Vachana that answers your question. Can I sing?
Sure, Sony, go ahead.
ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮುಟ್ಟಿನ ಹಾರದಂತಿರಬೇಕು ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯದ ದೀಪ್ತಿಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು ನುಡಿದರೆ ಸ್ಫಟಿಕದ ಸಲಾಕೆಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು ನುಡಿದರೆ ಲಿಂಗ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿ ಅಹುದಹುದೆನಬೇಕು ನುಡಿಯೊಳಗಾಗೆ ನಡೆಯದಿದ್ದರೆ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಎಂತೊಲ್ಲುವನಯ್ಯ.
Eashan, can you give me the meaning of this Vachana?
Your speech should be as beautiful as a string of pearls. Your speech should shine like precious gems. Your speech should be precise like an instrument. Even God should agree with your speech. What you say should reflect your actions. Above all, we should treat everyone respectfully. That is how God will accept it.
How do you think this Vachana relates to verbal or even cyberbullying? Yeah, Vachan.
I can read and do math much faster than others in my school. So they tease me as smarty pants. They don't like me.
What do you think you should do about this?
Hit them.
No, that is the wrong approach. Never hurt anyone. Compassion is the basis for existence with harmony. How else can we build a healthy environment for us to live in? The following Vachana helps us to create a positive world around us. Let us sing this Vachana that illustrates these points. Let us bring in some friends and parents. They can help us with this Vachana.
ದಿವಲೋಕ ಮರ್ತ್ಯಲೋಕವೆಂಬುದು ಬೇರಿಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣಿರಣ್ಣ ಕಾಣಿರಣ್ಣ ದೇವಲೋಕ ಮರ್ತ್ಯಲೋಕವೆಂಬುದು ಸತ್ಯವ ನುಡಿಯುತ್ತಿದೆ ದೇವಲೋಕ ಮಿಥ್ಯವ ನುಡಿಯುತ್ತಿದೆ ಮಧ್ಯಲೋಕ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ದೇವಲೋಕಮರ್ತ್ಯಲೋಕವೆಂಬುದು ಆಚಾರವೇ ಸ್ವರ್ಗ ಅನಾಚಾರವೇ ನರಕ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ನೀವೇ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ದೇವಲೋಕಮರ್ತ್ಯಲೋಕವೆಂಬುದು.
Samiksha, can you give its meaning?
Yes, there is no difference between heaven and hell. To speak the truth is heaven, lying is hell. Thus, we all should speak truth and never lie to anyone.
Today's take-home message is that any sort of bullying is wrong and deserves condemnation. Be cordial and show love and affection to each other. No one is above another, and God treats everyone equally. This is the core principle of Basavakranti. Bullying, unfortunately, happens to everyone at each level. The National Institute of Health has scheduled a group discussion to address the issue of bullying, including one that happens at nursing homes. Yes, Naveen?
You know what? We should enroll all of them into JSS Spiritual School.
With this, we will dismiss today's class and meet next Sunday. Sharanu.